Hey, what's going on, you guys? My name is the Raptor, and welcome to another Death Battle reaction video. So today I'm going to be reacting to the latest Death Battle, which is Zoro versus Erza. Zoro from One Piece and Erza from Fairy Tail. Now, I'm going to be real with you guys, I really don't know anything about these characters, and by the way, I'm sorry that that this video came out later than it really should have. This Death Battle came out like hours ago, so sorry about the late upload. It's just that I had to stay after school for a very long time, so, you know, I just wasn't able to upload it until now, so sorry about that. But anyway, back to the characters. So I really know nothing about these characters. From what I know about these characters, I think Zoro is gonna win, just because he seems more powerful. Now, don't, like, quote me on that or anything, because this is just from my own stupid understanding, and from what I've heard about other characters. Now, I'm rooting, from other people about these characters, I guess I should say. I'm rooting for Erza, because I like Natsu. Even though I've never watched, Fairy Tail, I really like Natsu for whatever reason. Maybe it's just his design, or just his attitude, or whatever. I really like the character Natsu. So, you know, I think I'd be rooting for Erza, but I really know nothing about these characters, and I really can't make a prediction yet. So you know what? Let's just get right into this video. Death Battle. I forgot about this Death Battle until it, like, showed in my subscription feed.
Past, present, or future, one kind
Probably
of
because I don't really,
the test of time.
I wasn't really too excited for this.
And today's combatants are two of the most skilled warriors to ever wield a blade. Roronoa Zoro, the feared swordsman of the Straw Hat Pirates. And Erza Scarlet, the battle mage of the Fairy Tail Guild. He's with an boomstick. And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
2D animation, okay. Well, I kind of figured that.
As a child, Roronoa Zoro dreamed of becoming the greatest swordsman in the world.
Cool, good for him.
He didn't roll at a dojo, he showed up, challenged everyone, and then just sort of stuck around. Zoro's dojo training sharpened his natural talent sword, but there was one person he could never quite manage to beat. His sensei's daughter, Kuina. They dueled a lot, and Kuina won every single matchup. All 2,001 of them. Damn,
2001? Wow.
At least one in. Despite the constant defeat, Kuina and Zoro were very close friends. Together, they promised that someday one of them would become the world's best swordsman.
Awesome.
And then she fell down some stairs and died, which just seems like an unacceptable way for
so now he has to be... Okay, I see where this is going.
Does thin out the competition for world's best swordsman, though.
Yeah.
True. I mean, that's how
now he has to become the world's best swordsman.
Shotgun woodcarver. After Kuina's death, Zoro inherited her sword and used it to hone his
21 years old.
Further, eventually leaving the dojo
high bounty.
The current title holder of
awful sense of direction.
Dracule Mihawk. But he immediately got himself lost. With nothing better to do, he became a bounty hunter and wandered around the ocean until he ran into a
3 swords, that's awesome.
Kid. You mean Monkey D. Luffy, who brought Zoro onto his crew of Straw Hat Pirates. Actually worked out pretty well, since Luffy was already looking to hire him anyway. Turns out Zoro has quite a reputation. At this point,
I know nothing about Monkey D. Luffy or anything like that.
And after finding and training
other than like what he looks like in his name.
Became legendary. He created
and his stretchy abilities. That's really it.
Santoryu, also called three-sword style, because he uses 3 swords.
Yeah.
1 in each hand and 1 in his freaking mouth. That doesn't seem very safe. Oh, shut up, Wiz. Badasses don't care about safety.
Fair enough.
With the 3-sword style, Zoro can perform several unique attacks, including the Onigiri, where he strikes with all 3 blades at once. Or
that's cool.
Where he makes a tornado dragon. By swinging his swords a certain way, he can fire compressed air projectiles toward an opponent, like with his deadliest technique, the 1080-pound cannon. And last but not least, he knows the Kyutoryu 9-sword style.
Whoa!
Wait, did he just grow 4 more arms and 2 more heads? How the hell did he do that? It's just an illusion, but it still somehow has physical presence. He's like a human slap.
Is he like somehow that fast?
9 swords.
I don't even know.
Way to put it. In addition to his skills with a blade, Zoro is able to use Haki, a mysterious power that every living being possesses, but only a select few have learned how to use. Haki, much like
I'd like to learn how to use it.
Comes in 3 flavors, and Zoro only has access to chocolate and vanilla. Chocolate? What? I don't even... Well, one of those flavors is observation Haki. That's vanilla.
Okay.
Of course. which in some ways is similar
Spider-Man.
to Spider-Man's Spidey sense. Zoro can sense the location of other people, even if they're invisible or far away.
Okay, so he pretty much has spider sense. Good to know.
Attacks. Then chocolate, everyone's favorite hockey flavor, is armament hockey. This lets him form an invisible armor around himself as protection, or harden his sword to make his strikes cut through almost anything.
So a pretty good level of durability,
Zoro has been
I'd say.
a real asset to the Straw Hat Pirates. They've traveled the world and had a lot of weird adventures. Like that time,
a lot of
Zoro
combat
fought
experience,
a
it looks like.
mountain man named Pika and sliced him clean in half. A strike so
Dang.
powerful it didn't just cut through Pika, it sent his top half flying upward. Considering Pika's enormous size and approximate mass, this strike had to have been more powerful than the first ever deployed hydrogen bomb, the 11 megaton Castle Romeo.
I'm assuming
also, Zoro's pretty
powerful.
Fast. One time he moved so quickly he seemed invisible to a room full of highly trained assassins. And when the odds are against him, he'll keep pushing himself, even past the point of bleeding out. Thus, he's powered through some incredibly intense pain, such as...
Ow!
Holy shit! How the hell is he still standing after that?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Question. After a battle with Kuma, a bear man because this is One Piece, Zoro took on not only his own pain from near death, but also Luffy's, despite being told that doing so would surely kill him. But it just...
But it didn't. Yeah, it didn't.
He doesn't even brag about it. What a badass. Zoro is definitely the stoic badass type, but he can't do everything. He's a sword fighter above all, and prefers to fight up close and personal. He also has the world's shittiest sense of direction. He gets lost without someone there literally reading the map for him, and could never survive on his own without his friends. You might think Zoro would be more of a lone wolf type of guy, but no. Much like how Kuina's death spurred him on to become a great swordsman, it's his friends who keep him fighting. I set sail
Okay, that could be a problem, because I'm just thinking, the sense of direction thing doesn't really factor that much into a battle, but that would. So, let's see Erza.
Scarlet grew up in a small rural town called Rosemary Village. It was pretty picturesque as far as childhoods go. Hold on, Wiz, I'm getting a premonition. Despite everything seeming perfect, something terrible happens. A murderous cult attacked, destroyed the city, and enslaved the children to build a tower to resurrect their evil overlord.
Okay, I was not expecting that.
Erza was tortured, and while she may have lost an eye in the process, she also gained a friend, Jalal Fernandez. He actually gave Erza her last name, Scarlet, after her red hair. She and her buddies swore they'd escape, so Erza ended up staging a revolt and saved the other slaves thanks to discovering her latent magical powers. Unfortunately, not everyone made it out. Turns out Jalal got possessed by some spirit that made him a huge dick, and she had to go without him.
Dang, that sucks.
If you want to leave so badly, then I'm not going to stop you. But you'll have to go alone.
After that nightmare, Erza swore to dedicate her life to helping and protecting the innocent.
Good for her.
Joined the Fairy Tale Magicians Guild. Luckily
for them,
so
she's younger than he is.
A great skill set for a mage.
But only by 2 years.
Requip magic, which is basically like having an armory with you at all times, without having to lug it around. Requip magic allows Erza to summon her vast array of weapons and armor at will, meaning she can use multiple combinations of swords, lances, and outfits all in one fight without ever really slowing down. Damn, that'd be useful for all my weapons. How many is she packing? She's rumored to have access to as many as 100 sets of armor and 200 weapons.
Dang.
Nice. As far as armor goes, her go-to is the
That's versatility right there.
But there's also the Heaven's Wheel armor, where she can send swords flying at people, the spiky defensive adamantine armor, and the Black Wing and Flame Empress armors, which have wings for flying. Don't forget her giant armor, which she uses with a lance, Purgatory armor, which has a lot of spikes, and, Seduction armor? I'm not really sure what purpose this serves. Probably to make enemies terribly aroused.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Fight with an erection, Wiz? Believe me, it's not easy. Right. Well, Erza claims her most powerful armor is the Armadura Fairy armor, which is very pink. These are fancy and all, but sometimes she doesn't even bother suiting up. If her back's against the wall, Erza equips her Clearheart clothing. This enhances her speed and attack over defense, and channels all her magical energy into her katanas for a decisive blow.
Okay, so like all her energy
through her swords to perform all sorts of magical attacks, even mixing and matching weapons and armors to better her chances in a fight.
She's also just really good at sword fighting. Actually, she's really good with a lot of weapons, including hand-to-hand.
All of this makes Erza an excellent addition to the Fairy Tail Guild. She quickly became one of its highest-ranking mages and was the youngest member to ever pass
Can deflect bullets, fought 100 monsters at once.
An incredibly difficult gauntlet only the strongest and wisest of warriors can even attempt.
Speaking of achievements, she's pretty friggin' strong. Don't believe me? Well, here she is, lancing a hole through a giant floating cube.
This cube was about 100 million cubic miles in volume.
Whoa!
To punch through it, Erza's lance must have dealt about 16 kilotons of force.
Kilotons.
Erza's also fast enough to deflect bullets point blank from a flintlock pistol. Guns with a muzzle velocity of about 540 miles per hour. And that's without a speed boost from her armor.
Right, many of her armor sets grant her stat boosts, increasing her speed, magic, defense, etc. She's survived plenty of destructive blasts, including one that blew up an island. Considering that island's size, that's an explosion equivalent to 2 kilotons of TNT.
So back to kilotons.
Sexy, can survive island-busting attacks, and has a shit ton of weapons. She's basically perfect. Just wish she used a gun or two.
Well, she may have a vast armory, but swapping them in and out requires magic, and she can run her supply down if she's not careful.
So it's just like a
but that's assuming she's not careful.
Games you always play.
Exactly, though even when she's out of magic, she's still quite deadly in hand-to-hand. Like when she fought her alternate self from another parallel universe.
That universe has a lot less clothing. Sign me up!
But when you're among the best in the guild, you get the job done,
Natsu.
no matter the limits.
I will withstand any physical pain to protect the ones that I love.
Oh my god, it's an ad for Fitbit. Okay, one second, let me just skip this. Oh no, my battery's low.
Alright, the combatants are
Probably should have charged
Let's end this debate once and for all.
It should be enough to finish it.
It's time for a death battle!
Okay, so let me pause. Okay, so do not say that this is out of bias, because I literally knew nothing about these characters before this, but now I'm actually thinking Erza might win this one, and the reason is just because of her versatility level. It looks like that even though she has to use magic to swap out her armors, it's fine if she's careful enough. And, you know, if she's not careful, that's assuming she's not careful, and who knows, she might not be. But it looks like if, like, 100 armors, 200 different weapons, that apparently she's, like, great all of with. That's kind of like Batman with all of his, like, martial arts. That's insane. And, like, we know that she's not lacking in, like, fist-to-fist, or durability, or speed, or strength. I'm not really sure who's stronger, or faster, or more durable between, Zoro and Erza. They did say Zoro had, like, his invisible armor, or whatever. But, you know, they also said that Erza can, like, channel all her magic in, like, one strike or something. And plus, like, she's fought, like, 100 different monsters. I'm not sure if that was by herself, but regardless, they still said that Zoro, like, he relies on his teammates to keep going. And that's a pretty big problem if it's a one-on-one. So this is just from what Death Battle is telling me. I guess I wouldn't really be surprised if Zoro wins. Though right now I can't think of any good reasons, like, a lot of good reasons why he would. So I guess it's just because it would have to be the stuff that I either wasn't listening to or I just don't know. I'm thinking Erza's gonna win. I'm still technically rooting for Erza, but let's see how it goes. So there's Zoro. There's Erza.
Oh, sorry, lady. Could you point me in the way of the shipyard?
No sense of direction.
For hours.
Oh, she wants to fight now. Because I was just thinking, like, why would they fight in this case?
You won't be harmed.
Sorry, I'm busy. Maybe later.
Then we'll have to do this the hard way.
I told you, I'm busy.
Alright, let's go.
Well, I guess we're doing this now.
I'm not sure how good the voice actors are, but I do like them. Like, I like that they have them. Dang. This is still... Oh yeah, see, that's pretty swift. That's still some good 2D animation, I'd say.
Neat trick.
Oh, just missed him.
Why laughing at this?
I'm not laughing at you. Ooh. Why would you get rid of that armor? That looked cool. Ooh. I'm still waiting for that pink armor, because apparently... Oh.
You are strong.
Yay.
This is full strength.
Alright. Oh. What happened?
Fool. Nothing is worse than the loss of life.
Somebody's telling me Zoro's not dead.
Crying, woman.
Oh yeah, I forgot. His stamina's pretty good.
For all that strength
Ooh,
bullshit.
that's cool.
No.
They did something like that in
I can
Cammy versus
do
Sonya
this.
as well.
I will claim this bounty for my guild, for my strength, for my friends.
Alright, just the way the battle is playing out, it looks like Zoro's set up to
Bring it
win.
on.
Oh yeah, how could I forget about that?
You're not the only one who
And he is a
fights for
sword
the
fighter
friends.
above all else. Alright, let's go! Well, I was wrong.
Now, where the hell is that shipyard?
I was really wrong.
Jesus, talk about a killing blow.
In the
Yeah.
past, Erza could react to projectiles flying over 500 miles per hour, but Zoro could move faster than the eye could see. U.S. Air Force tests have shown that a well-trained human eye can consistently spot and recognize an image in 1/220th of a second. So,
Okay.
in this case, Zoro would have had to move from point A to point B, which is about 57 feet, in 4.5 milliseconds.
Okay, yeah,
close
that's
to
fast.
9,000 miles per hour.
That's more than 5 times faster than a bullet. Erza didn't really
Dang.
rely on speed anyway, and there's no evidence any of her armor magic could have helped close that wide of a gap.
Speaking of her armor, Erza did have more options in defense and weaponry.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for her, she was simply outclassed and damage dealt.
Erza could
Okay.
withstand hits of about 2 kilotons, like the blast
Yeah.
which destroyed that island. But Zoro has dished out much stronger blows than that.
Slicing
Okay.
Pika in half, for example, was
Oh,
equivalent
yeah, I
to
forgot about
11.5
that. Dang it.
megatons. That's about 6,000 times bigger than anything Erza has survived. And while
Okay.
Erza's artificial eye may have seen through Zoro's nine-sword style illusion, it couldn't prevent him from actually attacking her.
She also had that habit of stripping down to clear hard clothing in a bind. Yeah, it gave her more sword power, but at the cost of less defense. This sounded like
Okay.
a good idea on paper, but close-range combat was Zoro's bread and butter.
Urza
Fair
was
enough.
mostly self-taught, and while proficient with a blade, Zoro has trained with swords all his life. Even with the greatest
Hmm.
swordsman in the world, an up-close duel was exactly what he was looking for.
Yes, she won't be getting a fairy tale ending.
The winner is Roronoa Zoro.
Okay, so yeah, Zoro won. That's cool. No, it makes sense now. I really didn't factor in the like how strong Zoro was. I didn't really factor in like, because I was just saying, oh yeah, they're both strong, they're both fast, they're both durable. I didn't really factor in how much stronger one was over the other. I probably should have spent a bit more time on that. So I completely understand. Yeah, Zoro, I can see Zoro winning now. And it makes sense. He's been training all his life. His combat experience is also probably much greater, even though she's fought like 100 monsters at once or whatever. Zoro has been training all his life, and he's had like a ton of weird adventures. And I guess really like relying on your friends doesn't really mean that much when it's like you're much stronger than your opponent. So for the next time, I think I might know what the next time is. I think it's the season finale, and I think it might be Galactus versus Unicron, just because that's what some people have been thinking over at the Death Battle Wiki. So I'm just thinking, maybe it's Galactus versus Unicron. That's something I've been waiting for a while. So let's just see what it is. I'm hoping for that. That'd be cool.
Next time on
Next time.
Death Battle.
Nobody can break Death Battle. Except for one man. Okay, I don't think it's good.
Hey guys, I'm Chad, Big Boom Stick.
Wait.
Ben I play with, and next time, Deadpool is back. Oh, God. And we're doing something a little different this time. We're going to be announcing his opponent on the Death Battle cast.
Which, if you haven't heard, is a thing. We launched a podcast around
Oh.
Death Battle where we hang out, talk fights,
Okay.
goof around. It's a lot of fun. Go check it out. Thanks, guys.
Okay, that was, yeah, oh my god, what to say to that? I wasn't expecting that, like, at all. No, I wasn't expecting that. Deadpool? Why Deadpool? He already won. Why does he need, oh, spoilers. Why does he need to come back? He won against Deathstroke already. And this is the season finale, I think. And if it's on the podcast thing, I'm not sure. Was that, what did they say? Let me just go back for a second. Nobody can break Death Battle, except for one man. Yeah, let's see this again.
Chimichangas!
Hey guys, I'm Chad. Big Boomstick.
Oh, sorry, it looks a bit blurry.
Next time, Deadpool is back. Oh, God. And we're doing something a little different this time. We're going to be announcing his opponent on the Death Battle cast. Which, if you haven't heard, is a thing. We launched a podcast around Death Battle where we hang out, talk fights, and goof around.
Did they say when?
Go check it out. Thanks, guys.
Okay, it looks like they didn't say when, so I'm not sure when his opponent will be announced. Is it already announced? Probably not. But anyway, I love Deadpool, but I'm not sure how I feel about this. You know, Deadpool already had his win. Why does he need to come back? And who would be a good fight for him? I guess the reason why I would like this is because Deadpool is not invincible. The only time where he ever was invincible was when he had the immortality curse, but I believe that was removed. So, you know, he can be killed if he's, like, thrown to the sun or just completely disintegrated. But I'm just thinking, who would his opponent be? Like, I know that some people are wanting Dante versus Deadpool, but Dante would be another returning combatant. Superman versus Deadpool is something people have been thinking about, because, you know, like, Superman's, like, invincible, but Deadpool's apparently unkillable, even though I feel Superman would win because he could just either throw him into the sun or he could just disintegrate him himself. But, you know, I really don't know. I'm excited to see what they're gonna do for that. But anyway, guys, overall, I did enjoy this death battle. It was funny. I thought the animation was really well done. Oh, sorry about that. And I totally agree with the results. So, yeah, thanks for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. If you did, please give me a like. Comment down below what you want to say about it. And if you could subscribe to my channel, that would be so great. Please subscribe. I make videos pretty regularly. I'm going to start making them more regularly as I finish up something that's pretty busy in my life, and it's just, like, literally been hitting me every day. So, you know, more videos on the way soon. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you all later with a brand new video. Peace.